cowards and heroes in the sand, up to their necks with eyeballs and cacti, looking for love on the land. They were lost to time, just like me, just like you were. All of you, all of me, everyone is going to die. It's lonely out here. I don't have any friends anymore, except the one in my mind, or maybe four of them. Inside. So there was a time in my life when sadness was the main character, and happiness was sitting on the sidelines. And then one day, depression kicked in the door and said, "Hold my beer, hold my fear." Just kidding. That never happens to me. And I've never heard of it happening to anybody else either. Because from human to human, I just learned how to play the guitar earlier today. So you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. People like you hate people like me, some more than others, then deeper to breathe. You're taking your time to fuck with my mind. No space in this room, no room on your face. You've been practicing with pillows, then pick up the pace. And you were taking your time to fuck with my mind. I've been coming out just to hear you pray. Don't take this from me. People like you hate people like me, some sad and lonely, but mostly in key. You were taking your time to fuck with my mind. People like you, people like me. That usually weeds them out. Yep. I was gonna say, usually it goes from like 20 or 19 to 4 after I'm done playing. That's why somebody wrote in the comments once, hey, Storie, don't quit your day job. And I said, oh, shit. Yeah, that's hey, there were 23. Holy demon, you were counting? Why did you say I'm so tired? Do I know you? Lovely, do I know you? Was that a request? I'm so tired. I'm so tired I could die. I'm so tired, so sick and tired I could die. I could die, shit, die. I'm so tired, I'm so tired I could die. I'm so tired, so sick and tired of being alive. I'm so tired I could die. And all my dreams will come true. All my dreams for you. I haven't played this song in a while. I'm so tired, I'm so tired I could die. I'm so tired, I'm so tired I could die. I could die. And all my dreams will come true. And all my dreams for you. All my dreams will come true. All my dreams for you. That's weird because earlier, just like about an hour ago before I started this, I was thinking to myself, that would be actually it was like 20 minutes ago. I said that'd be a fun song to play, but I haven't played it in a while. So I need to like relearn it really quick. But there's no minute like last minute. Oh, was it too loud? Is that what Devin's trying to say? Other than that, exactly what Demon just said. That's Damon. That's why you're my number one. You got to keep an eye out, okay? Not like don't be authoritarian, but set the authority. Be an authority figure, but don't crush people with the boot so hard, okay? And Devin, same goes to you. You have a lot of responsibility here, and I'm counting on you. And you were one H short of an actual dent in the arena of time and space. And I dig it. Son of a... Why did you guys tell me that was behind me the entire time? What the heck is going on around here? Who are you? Well, I'm here to tell you about the future, the past, and the present. What the... Yeah. No, I don't want it. I'm good. Thank you, though. All right, have a good day. I just wrote a song, friends. It goes like this. He was behind me that entire time. I think I'm slowly going out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind. I'm slow, I'm lazy, I'm weak, I'm ugly. Wait, I forgot what was I talking? That wasn't, I was just looking in the mirror over there. I was just like, whoa. I was just describing myself. That wasn't part of the song, friends. I was confused there. I'm lazy, I'm yellow, I'm nobody's friend. All right, dear. I know, we'll nap later. But I have things to do. I have people counting on me. Hey, everybody, my guitar was acting kind of weird. I don't know what's up with it. I mean, lately it's just, I ask, hey, how you doing? And it just doesn't really give me an answer. It doesn't give me a straight answer. And I come home from work. I don't know how to communicate. Sorry. I told myself, I told myself in the mirror 30 times before I came home from work that I wasn't gonna ugly cry. And I plan to stand by that, my word. Seriously, when I cry, I throw it. Does anybody have any antacids? Can you email them to me so I can digitize them inside of my digital brain? I would really like that, and I would like for you to come over and have some tea with me. I swear, I promise you, it's not spiked this time. It's that was an accident last time. The glass spilt over into your water. I thought it was ice, but it wasn't. I told you I'd pay the hospital bills. You don't believe me for some reason, but I keep my word. This is the internet. I would never lie to you. I only have a few rules. I only have a few rules on Storie Grubb Draws. And that's to mind your manners. Or they'll get you. No, there's like 2 rules. And both of them are don't be a pest, don't be a bully. It's not that it's not that hard. You would think after 99 years of the internet being alive and breathing and sentient that we would all, being, as plugged in as we are, that we would be used to that sort of thing and we would be able to call out weak-minded folk or, people that are looking, or sad people that are looking for attention. These things do matter. Sometimes it's almost better to confront them because you can't hide them forever. And you got to deal with them outside of this shit too, all the time. And then you got to sit down in your own bedroom, underneath your own cloak, in your own little mystery tube. That's my other channel. Sorry, this is Storie Grubb Draws. That's right. I swear to God it is. Oh, this. Stop. Yeah. I've been doing chin-ups on the ground because that way I don't get so snivelly. But it doesn't take much to be a good person, or at least you don't have to be good. You just have to just maybe be sort of kind-hearted a little bit. Think outside the box that they put you in, and point, at the right people. Point your fingers at the right people. Never punch down. And always be yourself. Don't be an a-hole. And if being yourself means that you're an a-hole, be somebody else. Turn the page. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to start drawing. Here we go. I'm just going to describe. Hold on, let me turn my eyes on. Okay, perfect. Whoa. Color. Technicolor. Technically, it's color. Okay, friends, that's empty. Okie dokie. Hey, water. But I learned a joke. A friend of mine told me a joke earlier. Hey, vegan. But I can't read backwards. You know that. What is this? Water hot boil to likes she get all of moist and daughter where is this going? And fireman's a she. Milani, Jenny, all that shit story. Here they are. What in the world? Okay, now I'm gonna read it right the correct way. Here's a story about Johnny Mulhaney. She's a fireman's daughter, and most of all, she likes to boil hot water. Thank you. I forgot all about that. I'm gonna ugly cry. I promised I wouldn't. Vegan, I haven't thought about that in 83 years. Thank you. Oh God, no, here it comes. Oh right, yeah. No, I gotta drink this. That's pretty good. What the? Sometimes I see things and the reflect. Oh, there's a mirror. I have so many mirrors, and they all have different people inside of them. I'll show you my other guitar. This is a classical guitar. Concerto. It's not in tune. I could fix that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in time for The Last of Us to be taken by the winds. But we can hope. If you've got time, then I've got the time to time it up. That's all it's about. What? I bought this freaking guitar in Idaho. I went there we played it. There's a festival called Tree Fort Music Festival in Boise, Idaho. And whoa. And there are these thrift stores out in Idaho. They're called youth ranches. I call all thrift stores like Goodwill. You know, back in the day, I used to call them all Salvation Armies. But then I got so used to Goodwill because of Oregon. But then they have them in Idaho too. But then there's a bunch of things called youth ranches, and those are pretty cool places. I lived in Boise from 2010 to 2020, so I saw that place grow in a crazy way. Like the festival too, because the festival Tree Fort started in 2012, and I had a band, Storie Grubb and the Holy Wars. If you Google it, there's a picture of us outside of our first Tree Fort festival gig, and my friend Luna's wearing like red. She got us all red ties, and she has like red wings, like angel wings and stuff. She always wore wings, and I always wore like Lost Boy hats, like Peter Pan kind of shit. Anyways, let's see if that tuned. Oh, what the devil? But anyways, they every year when they do the Tree Fort Music Festival. What the? Oh, it's so hot out here. That's probably what's going on. But these strings have never been changed, I don't think. I got it for like $35. Because like during the festival, they bring out like all these like guitars and instruments and stuff. They're like hoarding all year, and then they sell them at like during the festival. So when I lived there, all those years, I would just, every time Tree Fort happened, I would just go to all the youth ranches because you could buy a guitar for like $40. And I used to buy guitars like this for props for my music videos, so we could like destroy them, or I could whatever to them. So. But yeah, I've never changed the strings on them. But it plays so nice. But the first guitar I ever learned how to play chords on and stuff was a guitar like this. My first guitar. My first ever guitar, but also the guitar that my sister's boyfriend lent me for like 2 months. And during that 2 months, I learned like C and A and G, E and D and all these other weird things. Chords. So it's boring as hell. Boring. But I still get, sometimes like there's that feeling of when you first start like enjoying a hobby, like having a hobby and discovering how to do things for yourself, like write a song or draw a comic book or something like that, comic strip. And when you start learning how to do things like that on your own and taking over being like, oh wait, all of the stuff that I admire, like, bands and paintings and poems, movies, I can do all of that too. Once you realize that the power was within you all along, then the world really does. I mean, that's how art, when people say art changes their lives or whatever, that's what they mean. Because then it just opens everything up. And for better or for worse, I mean, it's not like it opens it up and everything's just perfect. It's actually quite the opposite. But it's those moments of like I was saying the other day or whatever, it's like those moments of clarity or whatever within the chaos that make it all worthwhile. And that make being creative and being alive and breathing and existing so magical. And why every single flippin' one of us is so important. And that it's sad a lot of us never will or get to live up to our true potential when so many deserve to. And people are cut short, Potential, perspective. Somebody's wild perspective that could have changed and altered the course of history was just annihilated, and us with it. And some kind of different offshoot of the future with it. I mean, that happens daily, I'm sure. That's why they try to keep us, and how it's so easy to keep us so easily distracted by things that don't matter. Bullies get all the glory, and thinkers get an early grave. Thinkers? Yeah, I've got to wear my thinkers, otherwise I can't see. I can't see in the dark. My producer Terry was telling me yesterday, he said, well, you know what, it could be worse. And I said, okay, I understand that. I wasn't saying that it wasn't, or that it couldn't. But then he said, just shut the hell up, piehole, and draw. And I said, oh, no, you're right, you're absolutely right. And when he said the words piehole, It warmed my heart something fierce, and it made me think, that's why. That's why. That's the why in all of this. Like, what's the meaning? What's what? How does this journey amount to the importance I feel inside my cold dead heart? That's the question, and the why. And he says, "Shut up, pie hole, and draw." And I say, "That's it right there, pie hole." And I'm not exactly sure what a pie hole is, but I like to think that it's some, like a mountain made of gold on some flesh and blood hillside. Be crazy. You walk up to like a hillside and there's like grass and you like pull it out, but it's like hair and there's like meat and like skull underneath it. It's like, what the heck? What am I standing on? That's like the bizarro. How have they not done a Jack and the Beanstalk horror movie like that yet? And that would be a good way of starting it right there, like in the trailer, like they're just walking by picking flowers, but there's like blood coming off them, and then they get a shovel and they hit something, so they go to dig thinking it's treasure, but it's a skull, and they're walking on the back of a giant's head. Those beans are magical, I tell you that much. I would buy those beans for $1. Okay, but you know what I mean about the beans. So I hope. I'm not trying to sound smart. I'm just trying to look smart. Which helps when you tend to look like I do in the dock. The dock. The cold, wet dock. If you've got water, drink it. That's good water. I was kind of proud of what I just said, the accent and everything, and I was thinking about it way too much, and I took a really big gulp, and I was thinking I was going to cough it out all over. I like the word water. I'm a big fan of the Luna. How the hell are you? Good to see you. It's good to see you, Queen. Answer me this. How can one be a queen and a princess all at the very same time? Also, answer me, riddle me this, huh? Why do my eyes look like this? Can't tell if I'm coming or going, Luna. Just don't even know anymore. Is it even worth talking about? No, probably not. Trying to stay. How am I? Oh gosh, I've seen better days. There's this song. I've seen better days. And I always want to go into, you just gotta roll with your friends, like it's that Babyface Spice Girl song that nobody talks about anymore for some reason, even though, everybody still thinks about it. But no, seriously, honestly, it's been quite a ride. I've been working out constantly. I think it shows in my cheeks and in my jowls. Time is non-linear. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I was just talking about. And then Mars, see, that's the philosophy. This is the philosophy stone. That's my nickname for this little critter. It's a critter from another litter. Hello, testing. Is this thing on? I make up my own jokes, but they write the script, and so I can't go too far off topic. Or I'm sorry, I didn't know. Can I still? Oh, okay. Thank you. Cool. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Anyways, I can still work out. So, very strong. Well, is that short verbiage for heat stroke? Strunk? Because I think it's hot out here, and I have gotten shronked about 3 times today. Right in the head. Right in the noggin. Oh, I should switch hands. Ah! Ooh, it's heavy. But I'm strong. I can get through it. I'm just kidding, Mars. It's a reminder to be nice and respectful. Oh, uh-oh. Did somebody see me fingernails? Somebody's like, I see something. and I'm gonna judge your entire life and contribution to this planet and world and existence based on that one silly assumption. Or am I way off? Am I way off? Or is it the same SOS, same old shit? But seriously, it's this. It intimidates people. Say my name. Dalton. Thank you for telling me what to do on my own channel. Thank you. That was a song I wrote about 3 years ago. It was a song about love, protest, death, the beauty of life, and I'm sorry. Not even a thank you, Franco? Come on. I did it for you. Did it for you. Harry, okay, let me see here. Let me catch up here. Oh, caught up. Hey, Dalton. Hey. You said thank you. That's good friend making material right there, my friend. That was also very redundant. My friend. I also have a syndrome. I have echo syndrome. If I was gonna have a syndrome, in where I am, it's been like 100. It was 100 degrees, and which means the garage gets to be like 130 degrees because it's like an oven. But right now it's probably like 90 or something out here. Plus I can't turn the fans on because it would be too loud for you guys. The other day I turned them on because my cat was out here and she was like melting. Oh, zippity doo da day, zoo, zippity doo. All right, yeah. Hey everybody. Oh, get over here. Oh, oh, hold still. All right. Wait, hold on. You're not at the dentist? I was thinking I might try to draw something. Just for a moment. Oh gosh. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. You can't say about it without saying tit. Did you know that? It's quite titiful. It makes me titty. Huh? What kind of station am I running? It's not worth talking about. Zibbity-doo-dah-day. All right. Let's learn how to draw a circle. All right. Okay. Circle 1. That was close. That's more of a one-sided. That wasn't really a circle. Wasn't what I set out to do. Not quite. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't know if I'm coming or going, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Just gonna have to dig right in, bore right in there. Subcutaneous, like. Get right under the skin. Get a mouthful. Tune in. Turn on. Poop out. You know how it is. In the hood. Okay. But still. I like to think somewhere, something I say makes sense. Because that's why I put everything, all of my hopes, all of my ambitions, all of my dreams, my future. The end game. My 401k, for crying out loud. I put it all on the moon. Because why the hell not? If you have free access to something, you might as well get your free access out of it. And I hope the person who gave me access is watching, because I just wanted to say thank you. I don't know who you are or where you've been for the last 37 years, but I thank you. Thank you. All right, let's draw something else here. Does anybody want some cotton candy? Free of charge. I'll have it air delivered to your bathroom window right now. Just give me your address. Draw butts! That's the most wonderful thing I've heard all day. Okay, I'll draw a butt. There you go. Do you like it? It's like a little butt. And you know what else? That could be the back, and this would be the leg. The little butt leg would be coming out like this. I always draw butts. But nothing. You're staying the night, and that's all there is to it. But, exactly. But, yes, exactly. No, I'm doing it. But, get it? But, butterful. I like drawing butts. Little cute butts. Little cupid penny looking goat butts. And feet with hooves. And feet with hooves. Yeah, I'll refrain from doing the hooves. But that's not going to stop me from doing the toes. Boom! Shakalaka. And then something like that. Maybe back there. And then you can bring up that like this. Why not? And then we could have the elbow hitting the knee. Maybe he's getting like some kind of drink or something. I don't know. I'm not in the picture. I'm just the one drawing it. Yeah. Oh, he's definitely chugging something. He ain't supposed to be chugging. That little chugger. I don't know how to draw certain things, but some things I'm pretty good at. Other things not so much, as you can tell. Oop, boop. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing either. It's very dangerous out here, friends. You don't know exactly how much danger I put myself in, just so you can get your eye full of drawing juice for the evening. I am literally sitting in a chair. It's a very comfortable chair, by the way. Thank you, viewers. Your tax dollars bought the chair, but you also bought the job, the butt job. Speaking of butts, I've got myself a little butt job the other day. Not huge or anything, but I've grown, let's just say that. Okay. The only thing is that they had to take some off my front to put it on my back, and well, now I've got nipples on my butt. It's just really awkward, and I don't like taking off my shirt anymore, not that I ever did to begin with, so I guess everything's fine. Everything's balanced out. Except my nipples. They're not gonna grow back, are they? Please tell me they grow back, like warts, right? Like warts. Okay. That was a joke, by the way. I would never, ever... If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know, because I would love to do... I mean, I would never do that. Okay. So let's get a little gargoyle there. And maybe just a little nose job. Reminds me of this time at Blockbuster Video Camp. I went to Blockbuster Video Camp for 3 years in a row. From the age of 9 to age 19, you do the math. And I tell you what, friends, not only was it the best time of my life, but it was the most terrifying thing ever of my life as well. Because you can't go blockbuster camp without getting a few coming home with a few scars on you. You go, I got a costume with a cop right here, right there, right there. You can't see it. It's not very big. I was running in the dark and I hit a tree. The bastard bit me. Not the tree, but the sucker branch that was coming out right next to the tree. It was defending its mommy. And now I know why it bit so hard. It didn't have the intelligence or the know-withal to let go once it released the poison, so it let loose the poison inside my blood. And to this day, my blood and my pee still smell like eucalyptus. Not even joking you. I poop you not. Let's continue. This is an illustration of the pain and the smell that I experience on a daily basis because of this curse and this gift. I mean, I'd rather my blood smell like eucalyptus than asparagus, I suppose. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And frankly, my dear, I just don't frankly give a damn. Poor Frank. Poor little Frankie. Poor little Frankly. And frankly, my dear. Yes? No, not you, frankly. That was it was the expression, frankly. What? No. I'm the expression of your name. What's my name? Frankly. Yes? No. You're come on, man. Poor Frankly. We had to put him down today. It just got too confusing on set. He was our old cue card holder. Never had a chance. Look at that little butt. I like lips. I like lamp. I like eggs. I like throwing eggs. I like eggs that throw themselves. Oh, my cat she agreed with me. Did you hear that? I think he's talking on the cell phone. It's definitely a cell phone. Hello? Hello? It's like a cell phone from 1999. And then there's the keypad right there. And of course, he's so rich, he doesn't care. He's just smiling. He's having a good day. Son of a gun. Didn't even have to use his AK. A little hand. It's all going to hell, everybody. Maybe it was cell phones that ushered in the age of demonosaurs. Demonosaurus Rex. Some kind of pigeon. Some kind of distressed pigeon drinking alcohol on a Friday night. Poor thing. Destined to fail. Hello, one. I don't know if I'm contributing anything positive into the world tonight. But if there's one thing that I wanted to say before I didn't have a chance to say it again, is that, man, I love like food. I like eating. I didn't want anything to ever happen to me without you guys just not knowing exactly how I felt about food. I love it. Even the bad stuff, I'm just like, okay, that's all. That's it. Some kind of creature on the phone. I don't know if you guys, I don't know. Pigeon drinking a beer tonight. Thanks, Smokes. Holy smokes, I appreciate that comment. I used to draw these like hybrid bird creatures all the time, and like big ones on doors and things like that, and they were always naked like this, and sometimes they always had wings, and it was like 2007, 2008. There were like wolves, like with women's body. They were like very medieval, almost folk like magic-y sort of, because they were like the body of women with the heads of all these different animals. And I feel like with my art, I never quite get it right, and I think that's its appeal somehow, at least for me, because I don't ever aim just to be perfect or anything. I just aim to get the message perfect enough, or whatever that means to the artist, but maybe perfect enough just to get my point across. Not that a lot of my stuff has a point, but if it did. But I really appreciate the company and the kind words. Talk a bit loud. That's progress. Have you started to talk a bit loud? Am I too loud? Or am I not loud enough? I'm always afraid that I'm like blasting you guys out with my voice. Especially when I'm this close. I feel like if you have headphones on, it would sound like I'm right behind you. Like if you're at the bus stop, I'm like, over here. And you're like, oh, god dang, what the? And thankfully I'm not there, because I probably would have gotten gutted a few times by a few of you, and I know some of you are just dangerous. And that's what I like about you. You're different. You're dangerous. Belligerent. I like that. I respect that. You're creatively belligerent. I fear and respect that. Okay, good. I'm just using my phone. So I might have to go if duty calls. Get it? Duty. Because I'm in the Air Force, and with all the UAPs, I'm on call. 2,000 days a year I'm on call. I don't know about the rest of you folk out there, but I am on call 24/7, 394,000 days a year. I don't bat an eye. I am the eye. I don't even know what that means. But that's my duty, to not know, and just to fly in and get out. Usually to save some kind of, some kind of extraterrestrial moon goddess or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen for a few of them. I mean, there's a lot of moons in our solar system, and I have fallen for a few of those moon goddesses. I tell you what, I tell you right now, I'm being honest as a clam. Okay, I would never lie to you. That's why I would respectfully ask you to get off my lawn or mow it first. or both. Preferably in the opposite order. Just mow it and get off. But that's not for me to say. It's just for me to judge. And I tend to prosecute, so I'm aiming towards that right now. Holy God. How have we come to this? I thought we all used to be so close. What is going on here? I'll be sorry if you are. I'm obviously not talking to any of you. I'm talking to Kansas City Pete over here. Thinks he can tell me what to do in my own. Would you get off my chair? It's not your chair, mate. Yeah, it is my chair. And can you please just you're doing something with the ottoman. You just made the thing. You started an earthquake. It's not my earthquake. Stop doing that. Stop saying that. And stop with the accent. Just thank you. Get off. Thank you. He's gone. He's gone, everybody. It's cool. Okay. We can go back to talking about the... Anyways, back in 2008, I used to draw stuff and like naked women and things. And we talking about that again. Hey, just let me draw. I was telling a story. You interrupted me. You interrupted yourself, mate. Oh, would you knock it off with the accents? Well, it'd be quite confusing if they hear two of the same versions of you talking to you like I know about something from another mother. You got that true. You got that true. Well, I know I got that true because I am you. Oh, jeez. Don't start. Well, you don't end it. Well, you don't begin it. Well, then don't finish it. Well, that's the same thing. Well, who is going on around here? Who and what is happening to us? To you, mate. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. Well, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be you. Oh, yeah, no, you again, you got me. You got me. I got me. What a pigeonhole, pie-hole disaster I've kerplunked myself into. But I do appreciate the company and the support, everybody. Your gold and diamonds have been sustaining me. I didn't realize that I had such an empty stomach, but come to think of it, I found out just the other day how deep the well goes. It is a deep well. I have a hollow leg, and I'm filling it up with gold and diamonds and bullion, just that kind of stuff. So keep sending it my way. Link is in the description, and I'll get that cotton candy sent out to you guys right as soon as I can. But don't forget to tip your weight on what out. Thank you. And then, of course, this down here. What is that? Tail feathers. Some kind of tail feathers. For a naughty bird. But then you gotta fill that in. And you gotta do something with this. That's the knee right there. Gotta keep that in there. Little armpit. Chest hairs. Yep, little butt dimples. Little dimples on the butt. Butt dimples. Dimples on the butt. I'm astonished at how interesting people are. I wish that we had the technology to record to visually capture our dreams. To record them. I know dream books are a thing, or whatever you call them, dream journals. But I don't do that. I can't wake up. I'd rather be in them. I mean, I could go to bed thinking that I would wake up and record my dreams as soon as I woke up. But I'd much rather just keep dreaming instead of writing stuff down. Because once I'm awake, I'm just like, I want to get out of bed. I don't want to sit there. I just want to get on with stuff, I'm stubborn. Or maybe even it's kind of, how some cultures think that if you get your picture taken, it steals your soul. And sometimes it's like, or if you tell people a wish, it won't come true. It's like sometimes it feels like if you record your dreams or try to even remember them too well, I think it's like something snaps in you, or it can lead to negative things. Maybe I don't know. It's been fascinated by dream state, wishing you could. Yeah, and I don't know why either, because I seriously I have recurring dreams of going to thrift stores, and they're mostly like antique stores, but they're like the coolest thrift stores I've ever been in. And there's like guitars everywhere and all sorts of weird cool stuff, and like cute people walking around and weird people and like different rooms and like an antique sort of. Anyways, but I'll be grabbing. I'll know I'm gonna wake up, and I still have these dreams to this day where I like know I'm gonna wake up, and I start grabbing like guitars. I'm like, oh, I'm taking this with me, thinking I can wake up and it'll like be in my arms. It's because they're very real. But in my dreams, there's just so much weird stuff going on behind the scenes. Like that's what I wish I could record. Is just send the camera while I'm having my dream. Just send the camera around the that universe, just to record things. Doesn't even have to be me. But then you know how it is in your dreams where you are everybody. You are everybody. That's how it is for me. Because then you can change perspective like bullet time in the Matrix. You can just jump from person to person, or you're all of them at the same time, watching yourself, like witnessing yourself out of space and time. Because dreams are like that, and they definitely influence my art and mess with my digestion, and they mess with my farts. So things that's how art imitates life in a way, and how it can mess with your digestion and lead to farts, and how rhyming uh, is cool. I didn't mean to like bust out that rap, but fart, art, make some art. Let's go fart. I mean, I'm gifted. I'm gifted in many ways, and rapping is just another way that I'm gifted. Sh- Gifted. Yeah, I'm schmifted. We're gifted. We're lifted. I'm gifted. See what I mean? It's like the song was already written. It's amazing. You have a recurring dream where you're a manager of an opium den in an open air market in a far off land. Always feels so real. I have relationships with my friends in there. So strange. Yeah, me too. I have had dreams where I am a father, and my child is. I've mentioned this from time to time on here, so forgive me if you've heard this before, but I don't know why, but there was this, and I think it was because that when the War of the Worlds movie came out in 2006 or something, 2005. Um, there was also this show called Taken where Dakota Fanning was in it, and I loved that freaking show. It was like this mini series called Taken, back in, man, what was it? Maybe the I honestly don't know when it was made. I want to say the early 2000s, because Dakota Fanning's in it, maybe the late 90s. But she's a baby in it. Like she's like 5 years old, but she's like the best actor in the whole freaking show. But then the War of the Worlds, I saw that show for the first time in like 2005, right around the time that War of the Worlds came out, and she was in that as well. So, anyways, I had dreams about her, like she was my daughter, and like I had raised her up until she was like in my dreams like 2 years old, and then you know I've had other dreams too where I was a dad, or I had a child or a teenager, and because there's so many times, like I don't have any kids, and all my siblings have kids, except for like one of my brothers, but um, it's like heart wrenching, like leaving those dreams, because I still have dreams about friends that are gone now too. They have left this terrestrial plane, so it's hard to wake up sometimes. But it's cool that you get to, even if it's just all in your head, you get to kind of see people that you'll never get to say, or never maybe even had closure with before they left this planet, this life, like we're all going to do. someday. That's why it's so special to live in the now, the here, the now, and to not be a bully, a prick, a prat, but to be helpful, funny, witty, creative, of service, if you can. I need to learn how to do a lot of that stuff myself. I'm a very selfish person, and I could do a lot better. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Nah, I feel that I'm a bad person because I focus on this more than I even focus on human relationships. And my passion for art and music has ruined friendships and driven people away from me en masse. And it's not their fault. It's all me. Because I'm a very strange person. I won't know what's grateful until... Oh wait, I won't know what grateful means until the time comes when it's too late to take it back. I strive to be grateful. And to a degree I am. But I feel most of the time that my full potential isn't being put to work. And it makes me feel like a failure. And there's nothing worse than that. Especially when you realize like you've lost everybody that you love. Granted, when somebody says that, there's always somebody that loves them, right? And so I'm being hyperbolic a bit, but that's how it feels when you're sad. You just compound things. Sad and pathetic. So, and it's Friday, so and I apologize. I think this is a fun little doodle, though. And I think it's a good place to stop. But I really do appreciate the company. As usual, as always. And I know everybody's going through something, or knows they're going through something far worse, or far less, or whatever it is, or they know somebody that is. And I'm not ever trying to put anybody out or put anybody down. I think there's enough of that going on. Just trying to make sense out of it all. Just so I can be a better person. Because if you can make yourself a bit better, then that helps the world be a bit better as well. And if I don't sound like a Hallmark greeting card, I don't know what does. But I mean it. So, have a wonderful night, everybody. Happy Friday. You be safe out there. Pastor, if you're still there, you be safe out down under. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Life is very, very, very short. Like a midget. I like that word. I'm sorry, but anyways. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Be safe. Thank you, Smokes. Sweet dreams. Maybe we'll see each other.